In today's video, I have the best jump shots in NBA 2K25. So if you are using a short 5'9" to 6'4" build, a 6'5" to 6'9" build, or a 6'10" to 7'3" build, there will be a jump shot in here for you for all ratings. So drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications. So before I get to the jump shots, let's make sure you guys have the right settings and everything in between. The first thing you're gonna do is come over here to options and go down to controller settings. Now, the shot time profile is up for debate. At the beginning of the game, and I still stand by this till today, I prefer that you guys stay on high risk reward. But if you are new to 2K, or if you just don't care, a lot of people do use normal risk. You can hit a lot more whites with this, but high risk has the bigger green window, and that's why I prefer this over any other one. But a lot of people you'll see, especially if you play the game, they are on normal risk because you can see if you have your shot feedback on. I'll show you guys how to put that on if you don't already. And a lot of people do hit a lot more whites when they're using normal risk reward, so keep that in mind. But these are the two right here that most people use. Now we're going to go into the animations and come over to the customized HUD, and where is it at? Shot feedback. Make sure this is on all shots. I know a lot of people want to use the simple because you want to see if you green the shot right then and there, but aren't you just curious if somebody hits a white or how contested their jumper was or whatever case may be? So put on all shots because you can see all of that. I promise y'all you won't regret that. So I believe that's it for in here. Oh, also turn your shot meter off. I know that you want to see that meter. Turn the shot meter off. I don't want to say it's dumb to have it on, but again, if you're brand new to the game, be my guest. But if you've been playing 2K for a while, just turn your meter off. It's not doing you any good. I can tell you that right now. So turn the meter off. So you got the shot meter turned off, your shot feedback, turn that on. And now make sure you guys get some boost. I know a lot of people, they don't have the VC for it. Save up for it because you need the boost. I've tried shooting without boost. It does not work for me. So go in here and get your jump shot boost. I promise you it'll help you out in the long run. And also another thing, your hot zones. Now for me right now, I am shooting 52% in the city. I don't play a lot of city games, but I have 161 games played, but I do shoot pretty well. In the rec, it was in the low 50s, but I've been breaking, trying out some new jump shots. But I do shoot pretty well in the rec as well with these jump shots that I'm going to show you guys in today's video. But your hot zones, make sure you guys go get them. These are mine. Don't mind the code. I play a lot of street ball courts as well. But you need to get your lethals. You go to the Art of Shooter Gym for that. And then make sure you get your hot zones because they are super, super important. I prefer the My Career method. Just go into My Career, put it on 5-minute quarters, put it on rookie difficulty, and you have to make 10 shots in each spot. And that's how you get your hot zones. If you want, you can put it on 12-minute quarters to get them all out the way, the ones that you need. But I use 5-minute quarters, and I just rack up the VC from just shooting it. You guys want to do the street ball courts, I would recommend it because if you miss just a few, you're going to get a cold spot. So just go to My Career, play a few games, get your hot spots, and then go to the Art of Shooter Gym. Make sure you go get your lethal zones, and you will be good to go. So those are all of the settings and everything in between. And let's get to these jump shots. So starting off, I'm going to show you guys my 6'10" and up jump shots first. My favorite base for higher midi and or 3-ball is this one right here. Base Chris Bosh, upper release 1, LaMarcus Aldridge, upper release 2, John Collins. For my visual cue, you guys can see I'm like almost halfway between push and release. Release speed is on very quick. And the animation blending, I have it at 51% LaMarcus, 49% John Collins. Y'all, this jump shot right here is simply like the best. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's super smooth, easy to time, just rhythm shoot with it. I haven't tried it with the button at all. I only rhythm shoot with Chris Bosh base. I don't use the button at all. As you guys can see, the height and the speed, both A+, the defensive immunity is B, the time stability is a B-. You do need to have at least an 85 midi or 3-point shot. But other than that, this jumper is money, is green. I'm telling y'all, if you have not tried it, if you have a higher mid-range or 3-point shot, try this base out. It's super, super good. Now for my lower 3-baller midi jump shot, I have my second favorite base, and that's this one right here. Base Jonathan Isaac, upper release 1, LaMarcus, and upper release 2 is John Collins as well. For the releases, y'all can put on whatever you guys feel. For me, I just like kind of using the same bases, especially with my big man type builds, because I'm just used to it, even with the different base. but I love these two releases, so I use them a lot. But for the visual cue, I have it a little bit past push. Release speed is on very quick. Animation blending is 14% Lamarcus, 86% John Collins, and got the A+ release height, the A- release speed, the B- defense immunity, and the time stability D+. But I'm telling you guys, this jump shot is really good for the lower mid-range of 3-ball. As you guys can see, all you need is a 79. So most people have that. So try this base out if you haven't already. A lot of people use this base because this base is super smooth, super easy to time. Tempo it, rhythm shoot with this, y'all. Don't use the button either. Rhythm shoot, just use the stick. And I promise you, more shots will go in than you will miss. I promise you that. So again, try this out. It's super, super good as well. Okay, so for my 6'5" to 6'9" builds, my favorite base is Jared Culver. A lot of people use this base as well. I absolutely love it. So the first jump shot I'm going to show you guys is this one right here. It's obviously base Jared Culver. Upper release 1, Troy Brown Jr., and upper release 2, Oscar Robertson. For the visual cue, it's like 1 tick past push. Release speed is on very quick, and animation blending, I did 50-50. The release height is A+, release speed A, defensive immunity A, and the time and stability is a D+, but again, don't mind that. This jump shot right here, I put on my Boar Hunting Stretch 4 build. It's a Power 467 build that I haven't put out for you guys yet, but I use it on this build and it is so good, y'all. So good. You guys have got to try it out. You do need to have an 82 mid-range or 3-ball, but other than that, I rhythm shoot with this as well. I rhythm shoot a lot with my builds. I think the only jump shot that I use the button is probably on my 6'4" build, but rhythm shoot with this, use the stick, y'all. I promise y'all it's going to be green. I promise you. I promise you. So try this out if you guys have not already. Another jump shot you guys can try out for 6'5" to 6'9" builds is this one right here. Base Michael Porter Jr., upper release 1, Oscar Robertson, upper release 2, Baluba. For the visual cue is like 1 tick past push. Release speed is on quick, and animation blending is 96% Oscar, 4% Baluba. Let me see. The release height is an A, speed an A+, defensive immunity A-, time and stability is an A. You do need to have a 90 mid-range or 3-ball for this jump shot, but a lot of people don't use Michael Porter Jr. It's not as powerful as it was in 2K24, but this is the jump shot that I use on my 2-way catch and shoot threat, my lockdown build. It's 6'6", so I use this on there the most. So you guys can try this base out if you don't like Culver, but I'm telling you, you're gonna love Culver if you haven't tried it already. So you can try this one out because it is good as well. So for the first jump shot for my small guards, 5'9" and 6'4", is this one right here. It's base Patrick Mills, which is Patty. Upper release 1, Oscar Robertson. Upper release 2, Baluba. For the visual cue, it's like halfway between push and release. Release speed is on quick. Animation blending is 50-50. The release height A+, release speed A+, defensive immunity is an A, and the time and stability is a C. If you guys have not hit starter 4, you cannot get Patty base, but I will have more bases in this video for you guys that have not hit starter 4 yet. But this is the #1 jumper that a lot of people do use. I do not rhythm shoot with this one. I use the button, like I said previously early in the video, but it's super quick, y'all. That's why I have the visual cue like towards release, and the release speed is on quick, not very quick, because this jump shot is so quick. I'm still trying to get used to the timing of it, but it's amazing. I didn't get to use it last year because I didn't hit starter 3. I think it was starter 3 in 2K24, but I didn't get to use it, so I didn't see how powerful it was. They said it's not as powerful in this game, but for me, I had a lot of contested shots with it, so it's working fine for me. But if you guys are starter 4 and have not tried Patty Mills base, put it on. You can put on whatever releases you want. That's personal preference, but these are the releases that I use, so try this out if you haven't already. For the next jumper for my small guards, I have this one right here. It's Kevin Porter Jr. as the base. Upper release 1, Oscar Robertson. Upper release 2, Baluba. I keep my releases the same like I told y'all early in the video, but the visual cue is few ticks past push, I guess. Release speed is on quick, and animation blending is 70% Oscar, 30% Baluba. Release height is a B. Release speed A+, defensive immunity A, and the time stability is a B. But this base, you also have to be starter 4. I wanted to put these 2 bases in the beginning so that you guys can see that these are the 2 best bases for 5'9" and 6'4". But if you haven't, again, I will show you guys some more bases after this for those who have not hit starter 4. But this jumper is, listen, it's perfect from almost anybody. You can rhythm shoot. I rhythm shoot with this one. I don't use the button, only here and there, but for this jump shot, I actually use the stick with this one because it's easier to time. So try this base out if you are starter for it, if you have not already. Okay, so for those of you who have not hit starter for quite yet, this is a good jump shot to try out or base to use. It's Cam Thomas, upper release 1, Oscar Robertson, upper release 2, Oscar Robertson. The visual cue is like a couple ticks before the R and release. Release speed is on very quick. Animation blending, I did 50-50, obviously. The release height speed, both A+. Defensive immunity is A-. The time and stability is a C. You do need an 88 midi or 3-ball for this jumper, but the base Cam Thomas is like Patty. So a lot of us use this before we hit starter 4. It's super quick, so if you guys want to bring the release speed down to quick, you can, but I can hit with this just fine. So try it out if you haven't already for my small guards who have not hit starter for to get the KPJ or the Patty base. Another good base for those who have not hit starter for is this one right here. Is Allen Iverson, upper release 1, Steph Curry, upper release 2, Oscar Robertson. For the visual cue is like 1 tick pass push, release speed 100%, animation blending I did 50-50. As you guys will see, the release height and speed are both A+, defensive immunity is an A, the time and stability is a C+. You do need an 89 midi or 3-ball for this jumper, but if you are 5'9" and 6'4", more than likely you're gonna have a high midi or a 3-ball. But this jumper here is super easy to time. I use the button. Again, like I said previously, for all I have 2 6'4" builds, and I use the button when I shoot with them, except for when I use KPJ, Kevin Porter Jr. base, I use to stick with that. But for other bases, I use the button. It's just easier for me to time them. But try this base out if you haven't already. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Another good base for my small guards is Kyrie Irving as well. But if you found any of these jump shots helpful, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications. And always, stay blessed.